Opportunity be knocking. Let motherfucker in. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let a motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek, tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. All my life I was a fuck up, now I pull the truck up. Same bitch stuck up, now she wanna suck us. See me hanging out the window screaming what? No more tough luck, a different cloth is what I'm cut from. Opportunity be knocking. You gotta let a motherfucker in. I kiss my mother on the cheek, tell her that I love her. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, I got it covered. Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Why you think I'm out here acting crazy? Ma, you know I'm still your little baby. Opportunity be knocking. Let that motherfucker in. Let that bitch in.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, jerk-offs. Good to see you guys. Get that video playing in the background. Look at that beautiful lion. How's everybody doing this morning? It's weird that it paused it. I've never seen that before. All right. Put that right there so you can see. How is everyone? What's going on? Who's here with me? Had a good morning. Good morning, Drake. Good morning, John Drake. Nerdy Designs in the house. Thank you for everything you do, sir. Yeah, good to see you. Let me turn myself up a little bit for you. Good morning, Tony. I see, did you see the cover page? I hope you did. It's the GTA version of me, courtesy of Tony. What's everybody doing today? Just animals. Big cats. Yeah, he saw it. That's good. That's good. Dude, I wish I could have a big cat for a pet. I probably have a cougar. Cougar or a tiger would be sick, but those boys are huge. How's everybody's week? I had a pretty slow week last week. Everybody went to the gathering of the Juggalos. I stayed back. Had a real slow week. Always wondering, always working on the new thing I'm offering, more popular than I thought it would be. Always working on new things I'm offering. Oh yeah, dude. I knew if it's what you showed me the other day, I knew as soon as you showed me that was going to be good. Check that out. Wow. Courtesy of Nerdy Designs. This is what up, Rico? Rico Suave. I don't have my toothpick right now, or else I'd throw it in. So what's up, John Drake, Rico, Tony? You been doing anything cool this week? Whoa. I don't like that they blurred it out. Censorship is for the birds. Just posted. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that don't surprise me at all. Good morning, Elizabeth. Yeah, he does. The Grand Theft Auto character. Thank you, Tony. Thank you. That is so cool. So Tony made me a character in his Grand Theft Auto game, and he's got the top hat and the fur. It's cool. I appreciate that. Shoot, what was I just gonna say? I'm not sure, but let's thank our sponsors real quick while we're at it. Monroe Nutrition is one of them. You know, if you're even sad and lonely and don't want to go buy anything, go up there, have some conversation with Jeff. he'll have you very inspired because you rock. You guys rock. Thank you guys. Thank you to Amaya's Fresh Mexican Grill. If he don't cook it fresh, his mama will slap him. She may be little, but you haven't seen her in that power slap competition. She'll probably knock all of you out. 3 seconds. Thank you to Mint Cannabis for all your fine marijuana needs. Thank you to 8 Mile Vodka. Thank you to... I'm sorry, I can't. Fuck it. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Got the wrong... And I'm keep getting distracted over here. Keep getting distracted over here. Thank you to Monroe Nutrition. I said that. Thank you to Mugsy's. Thank you to the Sports Center. Nerdy Designs. Thank you to Little Brown Jug. Lane's Pizzeria. So Little Brown Jug's got their summer barbecue menu out. Got some pork belly. Ooh, boy. Get you some of that. Lane's Pizza. You know they're out here doing everything. Lane's Pizza. Honestly, that's my favorite pizza in town. It's my Lane's Pizza. There's nothing like it around. You don't know, now you know. You can order the BrainJerk Josh special. You got the barbecue sauce layer. Then you got the bacon, cheese, jalapeno, and pineapple. You cook that to the crispy crust. And then you drizzle the honey. You drizzle the honey on it. Sweet and spicy, baby. That's how we like it. Another good one that I liked was the Greek Freak. Dudes Talking Wrestling. They made a Greek pizza. I'm gonna tell you what, I love everything Greek. I love Greek pizza. I love Greek tacos. I like Greek shawarmas. I like Greek salads. I like Greek women. Greek. You put a little tzatziki sauce and some olives and beets on it, and I'll eat it. You can't see these animals eating. They won't let you show. They won't show the eating. Oh yeah, how's the mac and cheese pizza? I'm gonna tell you, it tastes delicious. So in the finals, the Greek Freak and the mac and cheese tied for second place for overall. Mac and cheese pizza was fire. I'll say that. But another one that I really love is the Pound Town. The Pound Town pizza was fire. Thanks, D Mills. Your next cruiserweight boxing champion. He's number 4 in the country. He fights September 8th at MGM. Make sure you hit D Mills up. Get those tickets. Get those tickets now. But yeah, Rico, the mac and cheese pizza at Lane's is fire. Yes, sir. $25. You can get you one of these hats. I don't know how much the t-shirts are, but he's got some t-shirts going too. I like the hat. You know me, I'm a hat guy. So this week we did have Rudy Sarzo on Pillar Talk. If you don't know who Rudy is, Rudy has been in many legendary bands. You might know the likes of them. Maybe some guy named Oswald, something like that. Ozzy Osbourne or something. You know, maybe you heard of him. Quiet Riot. He played in Quiet Riot. He played in White Snake, I believe. And Dio. And if you're know anything about rock, those Dio, Holy Diver, I think. I could be completely wrong, but I think that's who Dio is. But the legendary, he played with Randy Rhodes and he played with Ozzy and he played with all these other guys. Good morning, Ryan. IWR. 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 There's your top hat. Yeah, it's on the shelf right now, girl. I'll be bringing that boy out next what's it called? IWR. You know me. So today, just so you guys know, tonight on the Squared Circle Shenanigans show, we're gonna have the death match legend Chuck Stein will be joining the guys of the Squared Circle. Yes, yes, I wear the top hat at Drag Queen Bingo. Also, dude, Drag Queen Bingo. We this weekend at the FOP. If you're watching this right now, comment in the comments Drag Queen Bingo. And I will enter you into a drawing to win 2 free tickets. Okay? If you would like to enter and have 2 free tickets, a chance to win 2 free tickets, I should say, to Saturday's Drag Queen Bingo at the FOP, type drag queen in the comments. Boom, Elizabeth. You're in there. I'll sign you up right now. Okay, John says I'll be there. Let me grab a piece of paper. Hey, look what I found. IWR, Elizabeth. Boom. So, Elizabeth, you are entered into the drawing. I'm going to, these silly ads. I'm going to do the drawing tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, Tony, Rico, and Tony, you're all entered into the drawing. You are all entered. And I'll tell you what, if any one of you guys wins, I'll give you 3 tickets so y'all can come, okay? Just know that. That's how much I love the lighted up fucking friends and fucking family, dude. No doubt. No doubt. Drag Queen Bingo, that's right. Appreciate you guys so much. And, you know, I'm going to hold a giveaway for people that aren't in town. No, you're fucking awesome, Elizabeth. Next time I see you guys, you come give me a hug. Both of you, all you can give me a hug. But for those of you who are not in the area, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Give away some stickers and probably a t-shirt or something like that. That'd be cool, I think. But you know how we do, we always give away tickets to some of our upcoming events and stuff like that. It's always a fun time with BrainJerk. Most hell yeah, thanks. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, guys. Appreciate you guys always supporting no matter what we do. I appreciate that. And it don't matter if it's an eating competition, if it's IWR, and I forget when the next IWR is real quick. Let me look it up so I'm properly informed. I tell you what. Alrighty. People, friends, posts, IWR. Gary J. Paulette, there you are. Where's that poster, sir? Here we go. So the next IWR will be at August 2nd. Okay, so it'll be after the drag queen bingo. Cool. Very cool. Yep, August 2nd, Keith says. Yes, sir. Thank you, Keithy. Good morning. Good to see you. Good morning, jerk offs. Combat 1 is July 27th. Yes, I'm excited for both of these shows, Combat 1 and August 2nd, IWR. You know, those are two of my top 5 favorite programs. What is it? Why did I say programs? Oh, yes, Elizabeth. Tomorrow, I don't know what time. I'll make a post in the morning and put up time. Sometime tomorrow, I'll go live and I'll either draw names out of a hat. Most likely is what I'll do, but I might spin a wheel or something too. But we shall see. We shall see. Rhino, Rhino, Rhino. That's right. I'm not sure. Anybody can be my lovely co-host, Rico. That's the one thing about this show. Everybody's allowed to come on up. I got the link in the chat. I'll throw another link up in case anybody would like it. But there's no pressure. You want to come in, you come in, bullshit with me a little bit. You don't. It's all good. Either one. But anybody can be a co-host here. That's all I'm saying. Anybody can be a co-host here. If we're live, you just click on that link. I'll let you in. Don't be stupid, you know. Only people I don't let in here are stupid people like racists or bigots or ignorant people, you know. Other than that, we're free reign. Let's have fun. Top of the morning, brain jerky boys and girls. How are we doing today? Good to see you, KR Tooley. Mr. Tooley, I'm never gonna call you at a twisted KRT. I remember your old name and I'll always call you Tooley, Tooley, Tooley. Good to see you guys. So let's see. So yeah, they're going to I was talking about Squared Circle having Chuck Stein on. They're gonna talk about hardcore wrestling and everything. It's gonna be a good time. Chuck Stein's a great dude. He's been in the business for a long time. Yeah, there are. You're right. You're right, John. There are a lot of bigots and haters out here lately, and you know, I thought we were moving past those times, but I guess not. It's all right. Is what it is. Just the thing about those types of people, John, is they're outing themselves. You know who a bigot, the bigots are, and you know who they were trying to hide for a while, but now they just don't care. It is what it is, though. People are gonna hate no matter what you do. People are gonna have something to say about it, whether it's drag queens or whether it's smoking weed or whether it's playing video games or working, you work too much or whatever it is. People are always going to have something to say about somebody else. Chuck Stein is a great dude. I've only had one conversation with him for a couple minutes backstage, but every time I see him, he interacts with the fans. He takes the time out of his day to make sure, not just say hi, but to even like when I talk to him, he went out of his way to come talk to me, and he's like, "How you doing?" And it seemed like he genuinely cared about how I was doing. It was cool. Those bigots, as soon as I click on their profile, they got a couple things in common, John. We won't mention them, but they usually have a couple things in common. But it is what it is. I'm not a fan of hate. I don't belong to any of these groups that are hating on each other. But It all needs to hate. The hate needs to stop. And everybody's like, oh, everybody just needs to get along. No. If okay, base level, yes, get along. And if you can't get along, leave each other alone. It's that simple. If you don't like what somebody else is doing, move along with your life. If you're focused on your life, you're not focused on what anybody else is doing in life or whether it's hurting your feelings. And second of all, why is what another grown ass adult doing, if it's not hurting anybody, bothering anybody? Move along. Because I'm sure there's lots of things that you do that I could come pick at. I know there's things. I'm not perfect, and I know you're not perfect. None of you, not a single person on this planet is perfect. There you go. That's right. So it's that simple. What up, glitter world? Glitter bombs. See if I still have that. Oh yeah. That's special for you, squirrels. Move along. No need to comment or angry face. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Everybody has a right to say what they want. I do not want to censor anybody's speech. That includes them. Okay? Let's be clear. I want everybody to have the freedom to say and do as they please, as long as they're not hurting anyone. You start, and that goes for like drug addicts, dude. You're not hurt if you're not hurting anybody. Go do it. Do what you want to do. Okay? If you're not hurting somebody, do it. If you're hurting yourself, well, that is what it is. That's your choice because it's yourself. But as soon as you start hurting other people, that's when I'm going to be like, okay, that's cool. I'm just going to step over here. You do you. I stay away from those type of people. But it's that simple. All you got to do is you. You don't got to do your neighbor, even if the way that came out, made me giggle. You don't have to worry about what your neighbor's doing. You can keep an eye on and make sure they're not a weirdo, but you don't have to comment on the person walking past you on the street. You don't have to do none of that, no matter what it is. And I'm not talking just about like the drag queens. I'm talking about racism. I'm talking about all that shit. I've seen a post recently where one of my really good friends was called the N-word. Not cool, guys. I see nothing but gay bashing and drag queen bashing and all that. Why are you bashing, dude? I'll talk about it right now. I don't care. Like it's worry about you. And if you have a clan, worry about your clan. Quit worrying about what everybody else is doing. The more you focus on what you are doing, the less focused you are on what everybody else is doing, and the happier you're going to be. And the thing about it is, the shit that I'm seeing, dude, you guys could be focusing on something that actually matters, real shit that affects the world and around us, and you guys choose to still be stuck in your bigotry. It's bullshit. Grow up. Learn how to be happy with yourself, and you won't have to worry about what the guy down the street is doing with his clothes. It's that simple. Real shit, like getting rid of Crocs. Dude, Don't get me started on Crocs. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's not hard to just ignore the stuff that you don't like and accept the things you do like. It's not hard at all. It's really not. And that's pretty much what I think everybody needs to focus on. Quit focusing and quit watching the damn news, because the only thing the news does is try to divide and conquer. That's what this is all about. Be smarter than that. If you're divided, you can't focus on what really matters. Democrats, Republicans, they're all the same, just on opposite spectrums. They don't give a shit about any of you. None of you. Just realize that if you don't already. Most of you guys here do. But it's like, man, you think those people care so much about you for you to slander and shit talk people that don't agree with you? How about you have a conversation? That's what I enjoy personally. I enjoy having conversations with people I don't agree with, so I can kind of like, okay, where are you coming from? Because once you see where someone comes from, you can understand a little bit more. I don't even own a TV or have cable. Just stream TV shows. See, and I barely watch TV shows. But it's just one of those things that there's always going to be those people in this world. There is, and I understand that. But I see a lot of people openly displaying bigotry lately. Open. Like it's not something to be shameful of. Like, if you're going to be judging somebody, make sure that you're pretty perfect. That's all I'm saying. Make sure that you as a human being are perfect. Or don't say nothing to nobody. It's that simple. I've been ranting about it today. I understand that, but that's the truth. I can't type today. I'm horrible. Gotta no, dude. Multitask the day away. I'm gonna be making a new intro for Boss Talk once we're done here. That's my message today, guys. Stop hating on people and worry about yourself. You ever notice, like, people, they're real friendly to your face, and then behind closed doors they're working against you? Those are the people you got to stay away from. Those are the what are they? The wolf in sheep's clothing, the snakes in disguise, right? Those are the people that you got to watch out for. Ignorance, listening to the dividers. That's right, dude. So I've come to realize there's a couple types of people in this world. There's the people that truly think about stuff, that just like they hear something and they analyze it. And then there's other people in this world that just blindly accept what they're told. You believe this, you do this. The world is falling apart, whatever it may be. There are people that legit do not think for themselves. Those are also the people you want to try to stay away from. Because let me tell you what, those are the first people that are going to turn on you for the crowd. I've had a few I've helped with shit, and then behind my back try to steal shit from me. Keep my circle small anymore and move in silence. Yeah, and you'll have that. You'll have that. That's why those are the things that teach you in life, right? Teach you to not trust everybody, because you shouldn't. You shouldn't trust everybody. You don't need to be friends with everybody. Not everybody has to have the same belief systems. What makes this country great and what makes humans great is that we're all different. And not everybody lives by the same moral code. Should we have some rules here and there to make sure that, like, people that cross the line are dealt with? Yes. What are those things? Murder, rape, them types of things should be dealt with. And I'm not talking like self-defense or nothing like that. I'm talking like straight up, bye, dude. If I'm the dictator, you're gone. No second chances. You're out of here. As Stone Cold said, DTA. Who was that caught the shark? Oh, that was my son, KR. I appreciate that, dude. I couldn't have been more proud of that boy. He's down in Florida with my mom and my sister's fiance. I think he is. If they're going to get married, yeah, he's a fiance. Took him out on the ocean, dude. That was so cool. He reeled that shark in. I called him. I was like, dude, I see your shark you caught. He's like, yeah, it was a tough one, but I just let him wear himself down and I reeled that boy in. I've never caught a shark. Let's just say he has now topped me on, he's a better fisherman than me. That's a proud dad moment for sure. Coexist. Exactly, Rico. Exactly. That's that they like, people forget we're all humans here. Quit trying to separate us and put ourselves in boxes. Humans. The only thing God wants is for you to love and give thanks to him. That's it. He gave us free will for a reason. And that's all I'm going to say about that stuff. Because I don't go into religion on here or anything. I'm not gonna either. Unless we're talking like the basis and the theology and stuff like that. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here for none of that. I just made a rant about bashing people. Dude, I don't even bash people I don't like. There's a few people in this town that I know. No, he didn't keep the shark. It was too little to keep. There's a few people in this town that I'm not a fan of, and they know who they are. And I'm sure some of these other people, some of you guys know who they are, but I don't go around bashing people because I don't care. I'm not here for that. I'm here to uplift. I'm here to have fun. And I'm here to learn, to be honest with you. That's where we're at with this. Did he keep the shark? I wish, man. That'd have been a cool thing. He catches a giant shark. That's about a little bigger than the bass he caught the other day. He caught a bass the other day that, oh, look at that kitten. He caught a bass the other day that was probably half his size. It was like that, dude. He was holding it. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. I enjoy. I'm happy that he gets to go down there and spend some time with my family and do that type of stuff. Because when growing up, I got to go to Traverse City every summer with my grandparents on my dad's side and go fishing and swimming. Almost everything I did during the summer was related to the water, swimming. I never got to go to the the county fair here because I was always up there during the cherry festival. That place is cool. I've only been once when I was little. I didn't really get to, I don't really remember the cherry festival per se, but um they lived on a lake, little private lake. I don't know if it was private or not, to be honest with you, but it was nice. Fishing, all sorts of fish in there, perch and bass and bluegill and whatever else. It was called Silver Lake, but it wasn't Silver Lake with the sand dunes. Two different Silver Lakes. I do know that. That is a fact. I appreciate you guys all coming in. Don't forget to hit the like if you haven't subscribed. Hit that sub button. You know how it is. My summers were spent going to Vegas to visit my grandparents. You know, it's like that. It's like the days back then, if you could only do that, go back to that day, those days for like a week. You realize now as an adult that, like, man, all you wanted as a kid was to grow up. And now that you're an adult, you're like, man, I would do almost anything to go back to those times for a day, a week, a day, whatever. Those are the days, man. I miss that. I miss my grandparents. They're no longer here. It's one of them things, you know. Life. The only certain thing in life is death. That's the only thing that is guaranteed. Grandpa was like, "You want to go make some money?" And we would go to the golf course, find golf balls, and sell them back to the course. That's what's up. I used to live by a golf course. I'd go to the little creek, be covered in golf balls like diamonds. Yeah, it's cool. Looked like he was excited. Quite the experience being out in the ocean. Yeah, and I've never had the pleasure of uh even being on a boat. I guess I have been on a ship in the ocean, but actually like on a fishing boat or something where we're fishing. I've been on a pontoon or something before, just in the little outskirts right here of the ocean. But I've never gone fishing in the ocean, and that's one thing that would be cool. That's one, like, as a kid, shit, as an adult, you gotta live life. Being stuck up in the 9 to 5 jobs 24/7, it's not the way we're supposed to be living. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to survive, but that's what we're doing, is surviving. We're not living, guys. And that's why we've kind of created our life the way it is. Yeah, we're working hard, but it's all fun. Most of it, anyways. Like, not to say it's not stressful, it's not hard work, but because I work more now than I ever did without having BrainJerk, right? I work 60 hours a week, and then I come do BrainJerk and my kids and all that stuff on top of everything. So it's like, you can't give up your job chasing your dream until your dream is your job. Good morning, Annie. Good to see you. Good to see ya. I enjoy it. I enjoy this life. It's ups and downs of being a human, you know. Sometimes you get sad for no reason. This weekend, my kids are gone, and I had a little too much time on my hands for a second. I got a little sad. I got in my feelings, and I'm like, wait a minute. You just wait 1 minute there, buddy. It's just one of those things. Don't expect life to be perfect. Don't expect your life to be perfect. Ups and downs happen. As long as you move properly throughout the world, you don't do sneaky things behind people's backs, you don't work in the darkness, good things come. You do good things come. Yeah, sometimes people take advantage. That's life. You got to be careful. Just be more aware. Those things everybody's like, "Oh, I wish I could go back to this time or that time to, take this back or take that back." Only reason I want to ever go back in time is to experience something again, right? Personally, because everything that's happened in your life has made you exactly who you are. Good or bad, guys. Good or bad. John says, I work more being self-employed than I ever worked at a job 12 to 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's right, dude. No days off when you're self-employed. Because you don't have anything else to fall back on. And if you do a shitty job, there goes your cash dollars, right? That's what happens. I want to thank everybody so far for being here. Everybody from Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you're all here, how about just throw in where you're viewing me from, whether it be your city or Facebook or YouTube. Just say hi so I know. Good morning, CSL. I know where CSL is coming from. Montreal. How was Montreal? I can't remember. I just had something that came from Montreal, and I can't put my finger on what it was recently. Well, I'm not turtle enough for the Turtle Club. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Ricky. Good to see you, sir. How you doing? Yeah, you're watching from Facebook for sure. For sure. Ricky's Radio says hi, Josh. Montreal. Yes, sir. I appreciate you always tuning in, CSL. Always, man. Toledo, YouTube. Nice. So we're thinking about coming down to Toledo to do something in the future. Central Wisconsin, huh? That's one place I have not been. I've never been to Montreal. I will tell you this much real quick. I will plan a trip to Canada to come see you and see squirrels and whoever else is on the way. Hopefully we can get a Night Train or Twisted and Hippie Witch to come in on that journey. That'd be cool. Well, on the east coast of Florida, the Atlantic. Oh, is the Gulf. It was the Gulf, KR. Where we at? Okay, so there's Florida. Right around there. Warm and sticky. Just how I like it. Different types of fish. You never know what to. Yeah, that's that right there. KR. That right there. That's why I want to go fishing in the ocean. I just want to see and pull up these awesome fish. Erie, Michigan, go blue. Well, I'll be honest with you. When it comes to that, when Michigan plays Michigan State, I root for Michigan State. When Michigan plays Ohio State or anyone else, I root for Michigan. If Michigan State faces anyone, I root for Michigan State. That's where I stand on that. But really, I don't care. I really don't care. Can't complain, Ricky says. That's good to hear. Looking forward to meeting you. Yes, that's facts. I want to. So actually, here in September, we're heading out to New York, the New York area, and we'll be. I know we're flying into LaGuardia, to be more specific. And then we're gonna go to like the Boston area. We're gonna hopefully meet up with Masshole. Y'all remember Masshole? I know you do. We're gonna go meet up with him. Hopefully he gets some time. I can help with Toledo. Yes. That's what I'm saying. So basically, John, we need to find a venue and we can go from there. Now, I don't really want to expose what we're doing yet, but we need to find a venue, FOP ish style, you know. Doesn't have to be as big, but close. Johnny Appleseed, YouTube. So we're going to be, when we go, no, there is no details. You just, that's all we got to do is find like a VFW type place down there and we can go from there. But what was I going to say? Oh, we're going to be staying in Braintree, Massachusetts when we head out that way here in September, early September. And then in November, we're going to be heading out to LA. And on both these trips, we're going to be filming a little show. We're going to go eat some food, travel, and make a nice show out of it, you know. Something we've been talking about since the birth of Taste of. And that's about all we're going to say. We got about 6 of us going out there in September. Gonna fly to New York, travel. I don't know the exact itinerary yet, but I do know we're staying in Braintree, Massachusetts the first night. I do know that. Our first night will be there. And from there we're gonna sightsee and see some food. I don't know if you guys have heard, if you've seen on YouTube, there's a guy on YouTube that does everything the Aki way. Aki. I'd never seen it until Ryan showed me, but that's definitely what we're gonna go. As soon as we get off the airplane, we're going to that place. And we're gonna get it. Oh yeah, French fried potatoes. Some people call it a sling. What is it? I forget what they call it. Some people call it a sling blade. I forget. I need to see that movie in sooner or later again. Sling blade. That's a good. And the thing about that movie is you don't realize that it's what's his fucking name? I can't even remember his name now. I'm sorry. You don't even realize that it's Bad Santa. What is that guy's name? Total brain fart. Bad Santa. Look her up. Billy Bob Thornton. That's who I'm trying to talk about. Yep. That's it. Married Angelina. Yep. And they kept a vial of blood in on a necklace. I'm golfing Thursday. Nice. That's one thing that I've not done yet. I've been like putt and I've chipped. I can chip a little bit, but I've never actually played that on a course or anything yet. And it is something that I would probably learn. I'd like to learn how to do something like that. I have respect. Yep, Billy Bob Thornton. I've got a lot of respect for the people that do play the game because it's way harder than people give credit for. I'll tell you that right now. I do know that. First time since the operation. What'd you do? Did you get an operation on your back or something? Did you go get you a BBL? BrainJerk Golf Invitational. Hey, I'm not opposed. I am not opposed. That might hernia. That's actually a great idea. There's so many golfer courses here. It would probably be a decent thing to get into if we're not lying, John. That is a great idea. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. So, hernia, that's never good. I don't know if I've had a hernia before. I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't think so. The Griffin. Oh, guys, this has been a fun episode of me just rambling. I'll tell you that. I'm getting better at it. I remember there was the reason that I took a break is because it was so hard. And then we took a break and here we are. You would know if you had it. Yeah, that's right here. Now, every so often, like if I go pee or something, my belly button hurts on the inside. From the inside, it hurts like a shooting pain. Not all the time. Every so often, though, it does that. I don't know what that is. I don't go see the doctor ever, so I haven't been to the doctor since I was about 18, 20, something like that. At least 15 years, probably more. Thank you, Annie. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I have 2 hernias and need surgery, but I've been putting it off. Yeah, dude. I mean, I get it. But I get it. I don't go to I don't go see none of those people. I treat myself with good food and water. And every Monday I treat myself to a T-bomb from Monroe Nutrition. You guys ever hear a podcast or something, and then all of a sudden you hear Blue Diamond Gussets? It's the gussets with the diamonds in them. Blue Diamond Gussets. The only jeans with gussets in the crotch. Please, I hope someone else knows what I'm talking about right now. I really do. If somebody knows what I'm talking about, I'm gonna humana. That'd be cool. It's from a certain band podcaster. He's not allowed on YouTube or anything anymore. But I used to watch him, and that would be one of the commercials. Blue Diamond Gussets. Some have them, others don't. Silly. I wish I could pull videos up for you guys to hear, and we could listen to some of these things, but I would do the spotlight of the day if we could, but for some reason the sounds aren't linking up, and I don't know why. I can't figure it out. Is what it is. You know how it is. And that should be like the quote of the day. It is what it is. Move on. Okay? It is. Say it with me. Say it with me. You can type it right in the chat even. It is what it is. If you can't change it, it is what it is, and move on. And I'll be honest with you, I take that to a whole nother level. My not give a fuck level, and it is what it is level, is on Elite Pro. And that's what you guys got to remember. If you don't like something that has nothing to do with you, it is what it is. You don't like people riding bicycles, it is what it is. Get over it. People are going to do it. You don't like people smoking cigarettes, it is what it is. Get over it. Move away. You don't like people smoking marijuana? Guess what? Move on. Carry on. I'm not a huge fan of alcoholics. But you know what? I don't shit talk people drinking. As long as you're not hurting anybody and you're not being an asshole, move along, carry on. We can play golf when you come up. Dude, I would love that. Don't you gotta have to give me a giant handicap, like I said. I've never actually swung that distance, that driver. I'm scared to break other people's clubs. But I would love that. Stay lifted and gifted, y'all. That's right, Annie. And you can't stay lifted and gifted if you're being a bigot. Because it don't matter what kind of hate you have. If you're spewing hate, that's on your heart. Don't forget that. Hate is like cancer in a few different ways. It is what it is. That's right, Elizabeth. Hate spreads just like cancer does through people, as far as like their ears and what they think. You hate on people, people will be hating on people. People, all they want to do is to see you fail and see you hate. Good morning, coach. But also, another thing that hate does, not only does it have an external spread, but it also has an internal spread. The second way that hate is like cancer is when you have hate in your heart, that boy blackens your heart. That boy spreads into your tissues, because all this whole life is done on vibrations. And hate is a vibration. When you're that's why they say your vibes, right? Whether they're good or bad. That's why they say that, vibrations. So if you're projecting light and love, that's who you pick up. Of course, you'll have those stragglers that tune into the station, that frequency, and that just to hate. Ignore them. Ignore them. Move along. Because they got nothing better to say. They're just trying to drag you down into the mud. You know, like the crocodile, right? We see him right here, alligator. I didn't get a good enough look to see what he was. Looks like an alligator. Just like the alligator, right? He's on the shores. And he's hiding underneath that muck, waiting for you to dip your hand or your foot in the water. You know, none of us want to go in that muck. None of us. But hey, there's fish down here. You might need some of these fish. And as soon as you stick your hand into that mucky water, drag you in to consume you. And it doesn't usually kill you from the bite or the words being spewed. He drags you under the water and drowns you so he can eat you later. That's what it is. Lure you to drown you. That's what hate does. Just remember that. And it will weigh on your conscience. It will weigh on your soul. It will come off because people feel the vibes. People can tell when you're being fake. Don't be fake, but also don't hate. You don't have to be fake to not hate. It's that simple, guys. Simple life from a simple guy. I don't need anything. I don't need money. All I need is for you to love your neighbor. For you not to judge your neighbor unless you're perfect. That's it. Unless you have your life completely on track, perfect. There's no need to be looking in anybody else's yard to see what they're doing wrong. If you're focused on you doing right, it won't matter what that person's doing. Just remember that. And with that, we're going to end today's show. I want to thank you all for joining me for this hour. I know I ranted a lot, but I feel like it was necessary. There's something that's been weighing on my heart lately, and it's like, man, it's not cool, dude, guys. It's not cool, dudes. It's simple as that. So, with that being said, my final thoughts are: be kind to each other, be happy, worry about your own, and be love. Stop putting out the hate. You don't like something, move along. It's that simple. Don't look at it. Love you all. I'll see you next week. Squared Circle Shenanigans is on tonight at 7 p.m. with Chuck Stein and the boys. Okay? Peace out. Love you all.